Hi, welcome to a tniab E3 special. This episode we're covering Microsoft. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And yeah, that's what we're doing. Microsoft kicked off today's E3 highlights.
With exclusives.
Tons of exclusives. They opened the show off with announcing the Xbox Slim, the Xbox S model.
Exclusive to Microsoft, Xbox Slim.
Yeah, it's white and black.
It's looking 40% smaller than the Xbox One, or 60% of what the Xbox One is.
Yeah, and it's tiny. It's tiny.
It looks small.
It's tiny. It's smaller than the PS4. It's about the size of a cable box.
It's still a box. It is still sharp edges. It is still like a VCR.
Well, what were you thinking? Like, all consoles are like that.
I was looking for like a slicker design, I guess.
Like the PS4 is pretty much a VCR.
Yeah, I'm not comparing it. I'm not saying the PS4 is better or worse.
Even the Wii U is kind of like what were you wanted a circle?
Oh, like some soft edges on it, you know. Looks so threatening. Like I have to protect. If I had a kid in the house, I had to protect that. I had to like put corner stoppers on the edges.
Okay, sure. I mean, all right. Yeah, they did that. Then they showed off Gears of War.
They did. So Gears of War 4.
Mm-hmm.
They showed a lot of physics stuff. I thought that was a pretty cool gameplay piece. It looked like Gears of War. But I'm mostly excited for the announcement of Horde Mode 3.0.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because like I never owned Gears, but like whenever I came over and played Gears, like Horde Mode was the thing I played the most.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah, and then they just kept, and I think that comes out in September.
That comes out in September, and then they also have a Gears of War 4 branded Elite controller.
They do
that you can pre-order right now.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then they kept rolling along. I don't know what was the next thing on their list.
After, man, there's more exclusives.
There's tons of exclusives.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with Recore.
Recore.
Mm-hmm.
The game that was just like, look, I got a robot dog with a sphere in it last year.
Mm-hmm.
Is looking more and more like a game.
Yeah, it looks like a game.
It looks fun.
Looks like a game you could play.
Yeah, it's like a third-person platformer action game, I guess.
Yes.
You shoot guns. Mm-hmm. You have different robot companions, which you use to platform in different ways.
Right.
You have the Mega Man dash in midair.
Yes.
And there are some like really tight platforming segments that they showed in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that game looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks. I wasn't originally hyped for it, but I'm more interested now.
I liked the aesthetic when they first showed it last year. I was just like, okay, this looks fun. Like it's really bright colors and it's fun to look at.
Yeah. And then from there we got another exclusive announcement. Forza Horizon. You
can race a car that is attached to a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it takes place in Australia.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and that looks. I mean, it's Forza Horizon. Not my favorite Forza, but yeah, it looks good enough.
I forgot how like wacky this series was. Like the Horizon spin-off of Forza.
I don't know if I'd call it wacky.
I don't know, when you're racing a car but it's attached to a plane, like it's a little wacky.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it still falls within the realm of their sort of slightly realistic thing. Because I mean, they do that in all the games, in all the Forza games.
Do they?
Yeah, you're racing a plane all the time. And stuff. You're racing. What's the other one they had? They had like you're racing a military helicopter while you were in a Jeep in Thunderstorm.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's par for the course. But it's in Australia. That's the big news.
Yeah, and there were kangaroos, which I assume you can hit.
Yeah. Forza Horizon 3, yeah. Cool enough. Next up they had Sea of Thieves, Rare's project.
That looked really cool.
That might be their secret best thing that they showed off.
Yeah, that was like, man, you can just be a pirate crew and go off against other pirate crews.
I want to know how far it goes from the ground up. Like, how far... Like, what's the starting point? Like, do you have to get wood? Do you have to build the ship? Or are there just going to be ships out there?
Or it's just like you get some money, go pillage, buy better ships.
Like, are you stuck on an island, first of all, before you set out to sea? Or can you just, group up with friends, there's a ship, let's do it?
Maybe, I don't know. Like Grand Theft Auto, but for ships.
Yeah, just because when you looked out on the gameplay that they showed for it, it looked like everybody had the same pirate ship.
It did. Everybody, I think they actually all had the same pirate ship.
Okay, so...
But I like how in depth they went with like what you do on the crew. Like you need a crew when you're behind the wheel. Like your vision is blocked by the masts, and you need someone telling you directions.
Yep.
If you get hit by cannonballs, you can put holes in your ship, and you have to patch up the holes so you don't sink.
Yeah,
like, that was pretty cool.
And then if you sink, you're just in the
you're just in the water, and you're like, haha, suckers.
Yeah, no, it's.
I assume there's some sort of like boarding. Maybe like if you get real close, your character can jump over into the other ship and like maybe try and kill them and stuff.
I'm sure there's swords and guns.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
I just need to know more. Like, what's the objective? Like, what's the purpose?
You be the best pirate you can be.
Yeah, but like,
you gotta be the pirate king.
Like, are we just hunting for treasure? Is that our goal? Like,
maybe you gotta find the One Piece.
Sure, why not? Then they showed off another exclusive by the name of Scalebound.
Scalebound is the new Platinum Games hotness. They announced it last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This looks like they're trying to go for, I don't want to say a Monster Hunter vibe, but a more RPG vibe than a character action game. So like usually when I think Platinum, I think like Bayonetta. I think when I think of Kamiya, I think like more like Devil May Cry. I think of that like kind of hardcore combo based character action.
Yeah.
But this seems more RPG focused. Like there's numbers floating up when you hit stuff. The combos seem very simple.
Yeah.
Like it's like a God of War, like press X X X Y Y or square 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 triangle triangle.
Yeah.
Like that kind of combo system.
Hopefully there's like a level up thing somewhere.
That'd be cool. So in the co-op, you had like there were different dragons, different characters.
Oh.
So I wonder if all that stuff is multiplayer only, or if you'll be able to like change out your dude's clothes and stuff, or get better armor, or get better weapons.
See, I don't know anymore. I don't know if that was just all part of what if it was just one campaign that you could play with friends all the time?
Oh, and then if you had people,
they were there.
They were one of those three archetypes. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe.
Just because when it switched to the cutscenes, like those characters were in the cutscenes, and I just thought, oh, that doesn't seem like it would be very like
there. Yeah, there was also the thing at the end where he goes for the final strike on the giant enemy crab, and all the players morph back into him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So maybe if they're just like projections of himself or something.
Yeah. Like I'm still unsure if it is full multiplayer in that sense. Could be, who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like fun.
Yeah, I like the interactions with the dragon. Like the different moves. You can ride the dragon obviously, but we saw some like weird dragon attacks where it's like a screw attack. You can make your dragon launch you with its tail to get to higher places and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And then you have Devil Trigger or Dragon Trigger.
Looks good. Okay. After that, a couple other I'll just go through all the exclusive announcements.
Okay.
Video for Dead Rising 4.
Yeah, Frank West is back. He's got power armor.
Yeah, he was doing some cool stuff.
And it's Christmas and it's a mall.
Yeah, no, it's more Dead Rising.
Yeah, seeing that, I love Dead Rising. So seeing that trailer, I was just like, I should really play Dead Rising 3.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have our indie games that were shown and stuff.
ID at Xbox.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of things that they showed off. They have tons of stuff, but I think the only one we really thought was interesting was that happiness one.
Yeah, Us Happy Few. Those Happy Few?
Those Happy Few? Yeah.
Yeah, that game looks cool.
Totally.
We kind of thought it was like, is this the vault? Like you're in the tube, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like the vault with a BioShock aesthetic.
Yeah, it's the story that in Fallout. Whenever you go to a vault, you always see the aftermath, right?
Yeah.
And each vault has its own story of how shit went wrong.
Yeah.
So this seems like a game as if you were trapped in the vault and then you saw it deteriorate in front of you, right?
Yeah, it could be cool.
Yeah, there was you have to take your pills called Joy, and then if you were off your Joy, you were a downer.
Yeah.
And then the cops came after you.
Yeah. So, looks neat. And then to the next indie studio, CD Projekt Red, they showed off their card game.
Their hot new game.
Yeah, Gwent.
TCGs!
The Witcher card game, which is good. I like Gwent, I'm just not good at it. I don't know if I'd play it on its own.
I'd like to try it. Like, I haven't played The Witcher 3 and I haven't played Gwent, but it looks interesting.
It's real fun just because you can only ever have 10 cards.
Yeah, that's the part where it's like, it's cool. It's like you get 10 cards and that's your hand.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with the enemy based on the 10 cards you have.
I mean, like, it's 3 rounds, and it's 10 cards, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
So that's always been fun. I mean, there's ways to get more cards, but...
It's still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, like... Of course, there's different ways that you can get more cards straight from your deck onto the board from effects and chains. But yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, there was like a lot of stuff during when they were showing the board where it's like, my board is full of dudes and now they're all on fire and I have 2 dudes left. And
yeah,
I assume there's like big swings like that in that game.
Mm-hmm. And then they showed off State of Decay 2.
State of Decay 2, that was mainly pre-rendered, like cutscene style.
Yeah, yeah.
Zombies.
Yeah, I really wanted to play the original State of Decay, but again, it was one of those games that came out after I bought my 1.
Oh.
And I was just like, I don't want to go back.
Okay.
And but like I own it because it was free or something.
I saw it, and I saw the name, but I actually have no clue what State of Decay is about.
You have no idea?
I have 0 clue.
Oh man, it's like if you looked it up, you'd probably think it's the best of the zombie games.
Okay.
Because it's half a zombie game, but it's also half like a resource management game. And like when you saw in the cutscene, they were building up like a resting area.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh, okay.
But you have to like... So it actually is the closest thing you can get to actually being in The Walking Dead. And that like you recruit random people. And each one of them have like a fleshed out story. And then you have to divvy up like roles and supplies and whatnot. To
and
is
it like a DayZ type of thing, or is it only single player?
It's only single player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Like, and it's got all these RPG mechanics, and it's got... I think it has like a level up stat bars and stuff.
Man, that does sound really good.
Yeah, it's really cool. But the thing is, like, you know what? If you get on PC, you'll probably enjoy it a lot more, just because the PC one's been constantly patched and updated.
Oh, okay.
But that's why, like, if you only have the 360 version, it's kind of like,
All right.
it runs like kind of ass.
Okay.
I actually, you know what? I think they do have an Xbox One version now, but no.
Is it like the backwards compatible one?
No, I think they have like an Xbox One update one.
No, I'm definitely gonna check that out then. It sounds cool.
It's a cool game. It got a lot of fanfare when it came out. And that's why I wanted to play it, but then again, can't handle old looking shit.
Come on.
No.
Retro games are fine.
Nah, it's not even retro. It just looks old.
I don't know, man. The Xbox is old.
Yeah, 360 is old. That's why I didn't play it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. And then from there on, it's just a lot of more... they had surprisingly little third-party announcements. So the Division's getting their Underground DLC first on Xbox One.
Yep. Well, you sold your copy, so...
Well, my copy's on PS4, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so I don't think any of us are going to play that.
Yeah, Minecraft announced that they're going to go all platforms.
Through the realms!
Yeah, you can play Surface. If you are on a Surface and your friend's on an iPad...
You can play.
You guys can play together.
Which is cool.
Yeah, if you're on iPhone and your friend's on Android, you can play together.
So let's do it, man. I'll set up my dedicated server.
They just released new texture packs for the Pocket Edition.
Did they?
That's what that whole thing was about.
Okay. I know they released new texture packs for the Wii U version, and they have like Nintendo characters and stuff, and you can be like Yoshi or a Goomba and stuff.
I mean, yeah, for those who like Minecraft, more Minecraft. So there you go.
Minecraft's fun.
I'm sure it is.
You should play it.
Sure. And then a surprise announcement of Tekken 7.
Tekken 7, well, Akuma was teased a while ago. And everyone thought it was going to finally Street Fighter cross Tekken, or Tekken cross Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Well, that game's dead, so I guess they just put Akuma in Tekken 7, because they're like, oh, we finished Akuma.
That was the only character we finished.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Akuma, man. He shoots a fireball. He's got EX bars.
Yeah.
His fireballs seem less effective since it's a 3D space.
Yeah.
But
you could sidestep.
Yeah, you can sidestep it. He does the Raging Demon. Like,
yeah,
it's totally Akuma.
It's Tekken, and if you like Tekken, you like this.
Tekken is very fun to watch. I could never wrap my head around playing it. It's just it's so confusing. It's like when your combos rely on the stage, and like what part of the stage you're in, I'm like, that's too deep for me. Can't handle. Like,
well, you can always pick the stages that have nothing in them.
True.
Original Tekken never had.
You can pick the endless stages or whatever.
So like that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. And then smaller announcements. Killer Instinct has a new character.
It's General Ram.
General R-Man. Yep.
Does anybody? Do you play Killer Instinct at all?
I have played a match.
Is it okay?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't finish the match.
Oh my god.
Xbox announced a new thing where you get to play on PC for free called Play Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess going forward, it seems like most Xbox published titles will automatically be...
They'll be Play Anywhere titles.
They'll be, if you bought an Xbox One, you have it on PC.
Or if you bought it on PC, you have it on Xbox One.
Yep, and then you have cross saves between them.
Yep.
So if you're not at home, but you have a relatively good PC access to, you can play on that. Cool.
It's a cool idea.
I was kind of hoping they would push it further and just say Xbox One is PC.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, and just disrupt the market. But I guess that's too early.
It's too much of a disruption.
Yep. The Xbox Live's getting a couple new improvements.
I missed these.
So they're getting communities or groups.
Okay.
They're getting basically an ad board.
Okay.
So you could post up like...
Oh, yeah, like, I need help in this multiplayer thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and then... They announced this one as new, but I just want to call it... It's just a returning feature. I don't know why I didn't ship with it. It's the background music.
Oh, a custom soundtrack?
That was like the one thing that was awesome with the 360, where you could replace soundtracks.
Yeah.
I don't know why it ever left. But yeah, it's back now.
It's back now.
So, yay.
Yay.
And then before we get to their closer, let's see. Halo Wars 2?
Halo Wars 2.
That's a thing.
That's yep.
That's
it's an RTS. Yeah. If can I press a button that says all units?
I am gonna say yes.
All right, then sure.
All right, yeah, that's a thing. Final Fantasy 15 had a demo.
Yeah, the dude repeatedly got beat up on.
Yeah, it looks like Final Fantasy.
That fight looks so boring.
It did.
For what was happening on screen, that fight looks super boring.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be a sick demo, and then I'm seeing like, oh, that's a giant, and then I'm like,
they're swinging.
I really hope this game isn't that boring.
And then they're swinging.
Yeah.
And then they're swinging.
I'm like, should I cancel that deluxe edition?
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
Like I'm starting to get worried again.
Yeah, that demo didn't inspire confidence.
Yeah, I was just like, this is the most boring, mundane shit.
And then they're like, check it, we have materia, and we just throw materia.
And then I was just looking at what he was doing, and all he was doing was just like,
he was dodging and he warp striked a couple dudes.
Yeah, and
like the big thing about the demo was that it was played up as like a 3-way battle. Is that you were fighting the Titan was fighting you, but then there were also enemies fighting both.
Yeah.
Right, the robot enemies. And it was just like they didn't really do anything because the Titan arm came in and just mowed them.
Yeah.
So
maybe it'll be better when we play it.
I hope so. It's just, man, yeah, I hope the boss battles aren't like the behemoth fight in the original demo that came with Type 0.
Oh yeah.
The duodecum.
Yeah.
Whatever. That fight was fun.
Yeah.
Right. And then like the way you beat it is you die and then you summon Ramu and then he
I was gonna say them. Like I was like, this isn't when I was playing the first time I was like, this is impossible.
Yeah, and then you get the
the
summon. But there is a way to, like you can beat the behemoth without the summon.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Square, I hope something better shows at the Sony conference because that didn't look so hot.
Yeah, that's a shame. And then probably my personal favorite announcement of the show.
Okay.
Customizable controllers.
That was weird. I don't like, man. They're like all these third-party companies. They're customizing our controllers. Why don't we just do it?
Yeah. There is absolutely no reason to get a third-party controller now.
Yeah.
Unless you're just really cheap.
Or even like there's like specific coloring companies.
Yeah.
Like it's like send us
you mean those?
Yeah, like send us your peripheral.
Yeah.
You will buy a new one from us and we will paint it for you.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of nuts.
And you can engrave your name or
your
gamer tag.
Gamer tag. I'm telling you, you can have a controller that says Type V3.
Man, I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it.
All right,
because
we'll see. I'll hold you to it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the S controller? Are you gonna customize an Elite?
Can you customize an Elite?
I don't know, man.
If you can, I'll do it. Man, that'd be sick.
Okay.
It really makes me hope that Sony has an update to their controller.
Yeah, like their controller is fine.
That's the problem.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I like when I hold the Xbox controller, like because I like my Xbox One, like I like the feel of that one better.
Yeah, like the ergonomics. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
If they have a DualShock Elite or something like or a DualShock competitive edition,
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
For all our esports homies.
Yeah.
I heard you're playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
You can plug a mouse into your controller.
Yeah. And then they ended the presser on the much rumored Project Scorpion. Scorpion.
Yeah, they finally confirmed Scorpio.
Yeah.
They said the word 6 teraflops so many times.
They did.
Which is weird.
Yeah, so they didn't actually reveal anything. They just more or less confirmed a more powerful Xbox One is coming.
They're like, hey guys, more powerful Xbox.
It's coming around fall 2017.
I thought it was holiday 2017.
That's fall.
Fall? Okay.
Yeah.
Holiday 2017, fall 2017.
Yeah.
So that's still a ways away.
More than a year.
Yeah, more than a year.
Year and a half.
But if like I want to look around Twitter at least more. I want to see what the reaction is like if people didn't have a One. I think Xbox had a lot of strong exclusives that kind of like, oh man, maybe I'll actually do something with my Xbox. But I want to see if people who don't have an Xbox are just going to wait now. If the Slim is even a thing people are interested in anymore.
Yeah, it's tough. So right after the press conference ended, I took a picture of my Xbox One. I put the title.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with this?
Okay.
More because I was just like, I'm going to get a new Xbox. This one's effectively garbage.
Yeah.
But a lot of people took that as me shitting on Microsoft.
Oh, yeah, no, everything's a flame war on the internet.
No, like a lot of my friends took that as, yeah, I agree. There was nothing at that press conference. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, what? No, there was cool stuff at that press conference.
And that's what I started saying. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. I just, and they're all like, get a PC. Get a PC. I'm like, oh, man.
Okay.
I shouldn't have put this up.
Yeah, but, man, there's a lot of cool, like, the PC argument holds more water now. Just because it is play anywhere. Yeah. Like, they're putting everything out on both.
Yeah.
Right? So if you already have a PC that can run that stuff, like, you don't have a reason to buy an Xbox One. Because everything is play anywhere.
I don't want a PC.
I like having the console, like... It's fun just to like boot something, just to press a button, slide a disc in, and go.
Yeah, that's why I buy Apple.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised you don't want a PC, like because you like that whole like customizability.
I would like a PC, but it's like for the PC I would like it is too expensive.
That's always been my problem. Like it's a never-ending money sink.
Yeah. Like once there's the initial setup. Like if you're smart with what tower you buy, with what motherboard you buy, like. The initial setup is expensive, but upgrading isn't as bad.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like you were always doing it.
You are always doing it.
Like
every year you are adding at least one new part to that PC or replacing something.
I just don't know if I would get enough out of it. And knowing myself, I know I would never settle for anything other than the best.
Yeah, I know like myself like very well.
Yeah.
So if I were to get a PC, like I would want to spend like minimum $2,000 on it. And that would be like, I want a full-size tower. I want SLI bridged GPUs.
Yeah, you want like 2,000 watt power supply.
Yeah, like, right. I want to like future-proof myself.
Yeah.
And I know that initial investment is not something I can afford right now.
Yeah. So the new Xbox coming next. The
Xbox Slim. We forgot to mention was priced at $299.
Yeah, $300.
$300. So it'll probably be $350, $349 in Canada.
Yeah.
Which is a good price. It's not the $500 beast that it was when it launched.
Oh yeah.
Which makes sense. Oh, also they have an internal power supply now, so you don't have a giant power brick.
Yeah. That's nice.
It is nice. It's crazy that in such little time they can condense that technology into such a small form factor.
Did you read the small fact too, where it says you have an upgradable hard drive?
Yeah, 2 terabyte upgradable hard drive.
And I don't think it's proprietary.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just a regular hard drive. Man. So they're like, okay, you guys want
that's the best thing about the PS4 and PS3.
Yeah.
Like it's, hey, I would put in an SSD into my console. Like that'd be sick.
So yeah, looks like fun.
I think that this was so far out of the 3. I like this Xbox One the most.
Yeah, you know what? For the past couple of years, actually, ever since the Xbox One and PS4 were released, I've always found that the Xbox One or the Microsoft pressers always had more games that I wanted to play. And yet, the PS4 ones always end up being
even like there's like here's a bunch of cool shit, right? And Sony's always last. Yeah. So they can react to whatever anyone else does.
Sony always has the bigger story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like like Microsoft's conferences are never weak.
Yeah.
They're always strong. It's just that a lot of their strong stuff is multi-platform or timed exclusive. And then you're like, if I have this, but this conference seems. They never mentioned timed exclusive. They always said just exclusive to Xbox, exclusive to Windows, or whatever.
No, a lot of them said coming first to.
Yeah, but that was like I felt that was like DLC and stuff.
Oh yeah,
like that DLC stuff. But there were a lot of games that I felt were like, if you want to play this, you're playing it on Windows 10 or you're playing it on Xbox.
Yeah, I think all the things they showed off are not timed because I don't think they can have the Play Anywhere thing if they were timed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I want like out of this conference, I want to play Dead Rising 4. I want to play Scalebound. I want to play Sea of Thieves. I want to play Us Happy Few. Like there's a grip of games that I want to try.
Yeah, I want to customize your controller.
You want to customize a controller? You want Horde Mode 3.0?
I do want Horde Mode 3.0. And then
you could get a Mercedes colored controller.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
You could color it like the
I should make it like
the silver and the blue
and
the green. Yeah.
That'd be cool. I just put a number on it.
You could.
Yeah. It's
I liked it.
I think
it was a good conference.
It was really good. I just don't think there was any one game that they showed that I liked more than Titanfall.
Oh, really?
Like when I'm thinking Gears is probably the closest. But that's just because I like Gears a lot. I've always loved Gears, but yeah, I'm thinking about that Titanfall trailer again. I'm just like, I don't think there's any game they showed where I'm like, I want to play that more than I want to play Titanfall.
I want to play those Happy Few more than I want to play Titanfall.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like that, because those Happy Few, that looks like a game that I will love and enjoy when it's free with games with gold and I've got 5 hours to kill. That's the type of game it looks like to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I want to play that game real bad. But Titanfall, other than We Happy Few, it goes We Happy Few, Those Happy Few, whatever that title is. Titanfall, rest of the conference.
Yeah.
I wonder. So they didn't show Titanfall at Xbox. So I wonder if they're going to show it at Sony.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, because they showed Battlefield at Xbox.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they showed Battlefield 1.
Wow, yeah, we watched the trailer again.
Yeah, again. So that makes me think, like, are we going to have Titanfall at Sony?
I think so, because that's gonna be their big marketing push, right? They want to make sure everybody knows Titanfall's at Sony.
Remember that hot game that used to be on something else?
Yeah,
it's on us now.
Yeah,
also something else, but it's on us now.
And then I think that wraps it from Microsoft.
Yeah,
it was good.
It was a good conference.
It was a good conference. They showed good, well-rounded conference. They showed me a little bit of everything I wanted.
I think the guy who was directing the camera focused a little too much on the crowd and the stage.
Yep.
Like he kept cutting away from like important trailer parts. So.
Yep. There's a part in Scalebound that I really wanted to see and they cut out.
And they cut away and they showed the crowd.
I was like, wait. But exciting stuff.
Yeah. Video games, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to buy a new Xbox.
I'm excited to keep my current Xbox.
I'm excited to buy a new Xbox and buy new controllers.
I'm excited to keep my current Xbox and keep my current controller.
You suck. Be part of the future.
We'll see. Well, Scorpio, that's my future.
Be part of the generation beyond generations.
If I'm gonna get any of these Xboxes, it's gonna be the Scorpio.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm not buying an S.
Oh, you're not gonna buy an S? That's not your new Xbox.
No,
okay.
No.
I thought you were gonna trade in your big hunker for.
And do what? I barely play it as it is.
But you can have it. You can have a paperweight that takes up less room.
That's to me. That's a useless paperweight.
Okay.
If I want a paperweight, I want people to see it. That's cool. That's it for us then. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back later on with Ubisoft,
and Sony.
And Sony might be recorded from an interesting location, so stay tuned for that.
And PC game show?
No, I don't know.
Maybe we'll see.
We just talked about how neither of us want a PC.
I want a PC. I can't afford a PC.
All right. Maybe you can do that.
PC game show.
There's nothing there.
We'll see.
All right.
Maybe I'll just do that one.
Do it with TJ. You guys want a PC.
Yeah, we want PCs.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. That's it. Thanks for listening for the past 35 minutes.
Peace out.